Welcome to Series 7, Episode 9 of Doctor Who. Just as a little FYI, feeling a bit under the weather, so my voice might sound a little bit odd. I might have to use a cough drop at some point. I will probably have to cough at some point. I'm going to try and silence as much of those gross, sick noises as I can when I edit this video, but it is what it is, so let's get into it.
The Firebird stands ready to serve.
For the motherland.
The motherland.
Oh my god, I didn't know that he was in Doctor Who.
This means nothing to me.
Oh shit!
Oh, Vienna. Have I interrupted something?
I have Frank and Mr. Lovejoy in the same episode.
Bloody love them. Got a friend who sends me the tapes.
Sorry, Outlander and Titanic. In case you didn't know, for some reason.
With respect, sir, we must run it again.
I don't really care about Mr. Lovejoy,
Great Captain.
that guy, whatever.
NATO exercises.
Saber rat.
I love him.
So, American aggression gets more intolerable by the day. You must run the drill again.
Tomorrow.
I think he is such an amazing actor.
Peter's looking after him.
Well, at least we have something to show for our little hunting expedition. What is it? Mammoth?
Probably.
But also, they're talking about things. They got stuff going on. Did I miss who he was? He seemed more like he was like a janitor or something.
What are you, Malaya Moya?
Professor wants you thawed out back in Moscow, but life's too short to wait.
Well, you're dumb. And probably going to be the first to die. Let's do this on a sub where no one has anywhere to go if this goes wrong. It's moving. Yep. Still feeling good about this decision? It's going to burst through. I'm so excited about Tobias being in this. So I freaking love Outlander. And I love him because in case you don't know, in case you don't watch Outlander, he actually plays two different characters in that show, and they are complete opposites of each other. One is the most evil, vile man that you cannot stand him when he's on the screen. And then the other one is just so sweet. And I love and adore him. And the fact that he can pull off both characters so well is so impressive.
Hold bridge! We're under attack! To the 10! That's no good, sir!
The captain, I'm assuming who that is. Also kind of looks familiar.
Not Vegas, then!
No, but this is much better!
A sinking submarine!
420! Turbine's still not responding! Sideways momentum! You've still got sideways momentum, but you can maneuver the sub laterally. Do it! Geographical anomalies to starboard, probably!
What would moving the sub laterally do, though?
We have just a chance to stop the descent, or this thing is going to implode! You're gonna let this madman give the order? Lateral thrust! Oh, it's there!
Are we done? Are we done moving? Have we settled? Good.
It seems we owe you our lives.
I'll hold you to that. Might come in handy.
It's so funny that Lovejoy is in this because he keeps reminding me of Captain Smith in Titanic also.
Are we going to be okay?
Oh, yes.
Is that a lie?
Possibly. East and West standing on the brink of nuclear oblivion.
What's happening? Why is there a Barbie doll and yarn? String?
I would like a receipt, please.
What is this?
Where is it going? Well, this is working out super well for us.
Doctor, Lee, Clara, time travellers. Clara, you okay?
I think so.
Time travelers.
We arrived out of thin air. You just saw it happen.
What happened?
We sank.
What happened to the TARDIS, I mean?
Never mind that. Listen.
It's pretty important.
The important thing is to get...
Oh.
Eggs.
Yeah.
Seeing sense. Now, what sort of state is the sub in?
Doctor!
What's in a...
Doctor!
What?
Mm-hmm.
What is that, gas?
No. Look at their faces.
Ah, it never rains, but it pours.
Mm-hmm.
What is it, then?
It's an ice warrior.
a native of the planet Mars.
Oh.
And we go way back.
Does that mean it's from Classic Who?
They're scared.
They're scared. I'm scared.
No, no!
No.
There is no need for this. Just hear me out.
What's all the stuff in the air?
Dormant in the ice for how long?
By my reckoning, 5,000 years.
Oh, he's a professor. Okay.
Look, nobody here wants to hurt you. Why don't you tell us your name?
Skaldak.
What did you say?
Does he recognize that name?
Grand Marshal Skaldak.
Why? What's happening?
You idiot!
Oh shit.
Grand Marshal Skaldak,
Is that like the same one that he's dealt with before?
the greatest hero the proud Martian race has ever produced.
So what do we do now?
Lock him up.
That's gonna hold him?
Is it true?
What?
I slept for 5,000 years.
Seems that way. Yeah.
That's what the professor says.
The Ice Warriors have a different creed, Clara. A different code. And it was said his enemies honored him so much they'd carve his name into their own flesh before they died.
Very nice. He sounds lovely.
It's the Ice Warrior. When Mars turned cold, they had to adapt their biomechanoid cyborgs, built themselves survival armor so they could exist in the freezing cold of their homeworld.
Is he that dangerous?
Seems that way.
This one is.
Find me my brothers.
I was wondering if he was like sending out a signal or calling to somebody. Oh, he's hearing it.
These people are clearly enemy agents. Spies, Captain.
He's much more Blackjack Randall than he is Frank in this.
Maybe they're telling the truth.
The truth. It's essential that we inform Moscow of what we have found.
Oh, the radio's out of action, in case you hadn't noticed, Stevenson. We need to keep this ship alive. Dismissed.
Sir.
You heard him.
Dismissed, Stevenson.
All we needed to do was let Skaldak go and he'd have forgotten us. You attacked him, you declared war. I'm one of us and you harm us all. You hear that? Skaldak has sent out a distress call.
Those headphones can just sit in a puddle of water?
You can talk to it through me.
Skaldak won't talk to you. You're an enemy soldier. A soldier knows another soldier. He'll smell it on you a mile off.
And he wouldn't smell it on you, Doctor?
Let me in there before it's too late. It can't be you or any of your men.
Well, it can't be you.
So I guess it's gotta be Clara then.
Well, there really is only one choice, isn't there?
You? No. No way. You're a...
Bit of a delayed reaction there.
No, never.
So she's definitely going in, yeah.
Do the salute like I showed you.
Sovereign of the Tharcisian caste, by the moons I honor thee.
Go closer.
We're sorry about this. It isn't what you deserve.
Why?
Oh, great.
Hey, it's okay, Clara. Keep going.
So the lights went out, but everything else is still going?
You are not our enemy.
And yet, I am in chains.
Doctor, what do I say?
Valid.
What should she say?
I think he wants to speak to the organ grinder, not to the monkey.
I heard that.
You are restrained until we can trust each other, Skaldak. You would do exactly the same.
Sometimes he so looks like him and sometimes he doesn't, and he doesn't sound like him.
My daughter stood by me. It was her first taste of action. Now my daughter will be dust.
Your people live on, Skaldak, scattered all across the universe. Let me help you.
Clara, you keep getting closer. And it's making me nervous.
There will be no help.
Clara.
I'm okay.
That reminds me of, was it Independence Day when he's like, peace, there will be no peace?
Doctor, something's wrong.
What?
Is that not him? It's a shell? Yeah, it's fake.
It's not there, it's gone.
Gone? What do you mean, gone?
It's got out.
It is time I learned the measure of my enemy. Harm one of us, and you harm us all.
Get out of there. Get out!
No, I've never seen one do this before. I've never seen one out of its armor before.
Won't it be more vulnerable as it shall?
No, it will be more dangerous.
Great. But I feel like it should also still be more vulnerable, otherwise what's the purpose of the armor? Okay, well you can stay in that room.
I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm okay. How did I do? Is that okay?
This wasn't a test, Clara.
The signal. It stopped.
Skaldak got no answer from his Martian brothers. No, he's given up hope. Hope of what? Being rescued.
Well, that was quick.
Thinks he's been abandoned.
They keep doing these shots of him in this
Got
episode.
nothing left to lose.
Where his head's like tilted down and he's looking up.
How bad can it be?
This sub's stuffed with nuclear missiles. What do you think Skaldak's going to do when he finds that out? How bad can it be? How bad can it be? It works.
You just had to say that, didn't you? You should know by now. Also, I was about to say this looks like a miserable episode to film. But now it's worse.
Okay. Spoke too soon.
Mm-hmm.
Hello? Who's that?
I hope we don't lose him already, even though he seems like he's a pain in the ass in this. But we might. It's looking real good that we will. Oh, is he gonna, like, scalp him? What's gonna happen here?
What do you want with me?
Much.
Okay. Is he gonna take him over?
Rescue is unlikely. But we still have a mission to fulfill. Control of one missile is all he needs. I know I can rely on every one of you to do his duty without fail.
Cheerful.
Listen to me.
Super uplifting.
This mewling time of peace, it doesn't suit us. We're both warriors. Together, we can form an alliance.
An alliance.
To win the Cold War.
Cold War. Mutually assured destruction. But this has not occurred.
No.
Not yet.
Even if a missile did get launched, that wouldn't be it, would it?
It.
But the world didn't end in 1983, did it? Or I wouldn't be here.
History's in flux. It can be changed.
For an ice warrior to leave its armor is the gravest dishonor. Skaldak is desperate. He's deadly.
Oh.
Got to find him.
Will this help?
Ah, you saved it. Oh, Professor, I could kiss you.
If you insist.
What is the deal with the Barbie?
So why have you got a cattle prod on a submarine?
Polar bears.
Ah, right.
Do you know hungry like the wolf?
What? I'm not singing a song. What was that?
Pressure. We're 700 meters down.
Mm-hmm.
I think of something else.
Sing a song.
I'm hungry like the wolf.
I'm not singing.
Don't you know it?
Of course I know it.
Do we need another wolf reference, please? I mean, really? We don't need that.
If we get out of here, we'll be bloody heroes.
If we get out of here.
Yeah.
The first people in the world to discover a genuine...
I feel like he's gonna get taken out for sure, yeah.
On the exit!
Torn apart. It's a monster. A savage.
Forensic.
Oh, he's studying them?
Skaldak's learning all about you.
That's great. And she will never get that image out of her head.
Stay here. Don't argue.
I'm not.
Yeah.
Good.
He's not used to that.
It's a young man's game, all this dashing about.
I don't like him in this open hole here.
I mean, I went in there and I did the scary stuff, didn't I? I went in there with the Ice Warrior and it went okay. Actually, it went just about as badly as it could have done, but that wasn't my fault.
So what's the matter?
Seeing those bodies back there, it's all got very real.
Real? Yeah.
Are we gonna make it?
Yes, of course.
I would definitely not be sitting with my back to an open area.
It's in the walls.
Oh, stuff of shit.
Well, it was nice seeing him while it lasted.
He's fast.
What was that?
The doctor told you it's just the boat settling.
I feel like you're going to get ripped right through that thing.
You from another time? From our future?
Uh-huh.
Tell me what happens.
I can't. I'm not allowed.
No, please.
I can't.
Ultravox, do they split up?
That's what he wants to know about? Too happy a moment.
Funny. You're funny.
Too happy a moment. I thought I was going to take him.
They're just like Western music.
Yeah.
Please don't hurt him. Please.
I now have all the information I require. It will take only one missile to end this Cold War.
Grand Marshal.
My distress call has not been answered. There is nothing left for me except my revenge.
What? Why?
Wear that armor for a reason, my friend. Let's see, shall we?
No, Captain, wait!
We'll negotiate, but from a position of strength.
Excellent tactical thinking, Lee. Your position is not perhaps as strong as you might hope.
What do you mean?
Oh, no. The armor can operate on its own? Or he can control it remotely?
Summon the armor.
How did it do that?
Sonic tech, Clara.
World is dead, but now there will be a second red planet.
Skeldak, wait!
Fun. I feel like it kind of... It's not going after Clara as much. I mean, I know it just grabbed her, but it stops when she says stuff. Because it didn't, like, just take the other guy. And in the room with her, he could have killed her right away, and he didn't.
He's arming the warheads.
Where is the honor in condemning billions of innocents to death? 5,000 years isn't such a long time. They're still just frightened children.
This planet is forfeit under Martian law.
Then teach them. Show them there is honor in mercy. 5 billion lives extinguished, no chance for goodbyes. A world snuffed out like a candle flame. All right.
Clara, speak up.
I know a thing or two about sonic technology myself.
A threat. You threaten me, Doctor.
No. I will blow this sub up before you can even reach that button, Grand Marshal.
Mutually assured destruction.
Oh, shit.
Look into my eyes. Tell me you're capable of doing this.
I feel like you might be.
Look into my eyes, Skeldak. Come on!
Which of us shall blink first?
Why did you hesitate? You were going to kill this man, remember? I begged you not to and you listened. What?
See?
The doctor's right. Billions will die. The sons, fathers, daughters.
His daughter.
You sang the songs.
Of the red snows.
What's happening?
What do you think? Oh, no, shit. Not actually normal submarine sinking shit. His people showed up. Great. Can they just take him and they leave?
My people live. They have come for me.
They're taking the whole thing. The whole thing. Great. Although, I mean, gets us out. Yeah, this could be a good thing.
We're rising.
You're being abducted is what's happening, but, you know, trading one problem for another, I guess. Oh, unless they just keep it here?
Just go, Skeldak, please.
We did it.
No. It's still armed. I will destroy it if I have to.
They're gonna shut it down. He'll shut it down.
Show mercy.
I knew when he was talking about singing the song that she was gonna have to sing.
Now we're safe.
And so how do we get out of here?
The TARDIS? Where's the TARDIS? You never explained.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I wasn't to know, was I?
No what?
I reset the what? The HADS, the Hostile Action Displacement System. If it relocates.
Well, that's not very great for us, considering you're not in it all the time.
Well, never mind. It's bound to turn up somewhere. Ooh! The TARDIS is at the pole.
Not far then.
The South Pole.
Oh, great.
Can we have a lift?
I liked that episode. I don't think I would have liked it as much had we not had these guest stars, especially Tobias, but even still, and he wasn't even in it a ton. But yeah, no, it was interesting. And I like that so I like that it didn't necessarily come down to this big battle, this big thing at the end. Like, it was actually fairly anticlimactic, but I think it worked in this episode because they laid the groundwork throughout the episode. So the ending like still made sense. It didn't just like come out of nowhere where this thing's just going through and killing everybody, and then all of a sudden, you know, it decides to show mercy. It had little moments throughout, which I kind of talked about earlier, where like with Clara, like it could have killed Clara in the room, but it didn't. It listened to her in the hallway. It was listening to the Dr. Ish. Like, it definitely had its moments where it did hesitate. And so there at the very end, that didn't just come out of nowhere and seem completely out of character. So I think they did a nice job with that. Because if they hadn't done that and we'd gotten to the end and then he decided to show mercy and like compassion and stuff, it would have been like, well, that's dumb. Like, that doesn't make any sense at all. But no, they did a good job of sprinkling it throughout. So it felt organic when it happened. Otherwise, I mean, this really wasn't, like, I don't feel like much happened in this episode. It went by quick, at least as far as I can tell, nothing of significance. We didn't really get a ton from Claire and the doctor and them like forming a bond. We got her learning a little bit of new stuff. You know, he's explaining how time can change and, you know, about the languages and stuff like that. So kind of that foundational stuff that we get with every new companion. So yeah, but if this wasn't like a major episode, again, as far as I know. Yeah, no, this was fine. And I would watch this on a rewatch, but I wouldn't if he hadn't been the guest star. Not that this was a bad episode, not that I didn't enjoy it. It's just like, there's nothing really in it to make me want to rewatch it over and over again, except for him. I would watch it because he's in it. And now I feel like I want to go watch Outlander, which I'm due for a rewatch anyway. Actually, I kind of did start rewatching it a few weeks ago, but I only got like 2 or 3 episodes in. And then I got sidetracked because then I was sick. So yeah, no, this was fun little light episode where, I mean, not really light, but like, I don't feel like a ton happened. It wasn't too intense. Kind of had a few jump scares just with like the sound of, you know, the pressure on the sub and stuff, but yeah, it was fun. All right, that's going to wrap up this episode. If you're watching this on Patreon, thank you so much for the support. If you're watching this on YouTube and you want to catch up with those on Patreon who got this episode a very long time ago, you can do so by clicking the link in the description below and heading over there. I will also have in the description below the most recent episode they have received the full reaction for, so you can know exactly how far ahead they are. And it is full reactions and watch along style over there, at least for what is, you know, as far ahead. And that means that you do need to have your own copy of the episode to watch alongside my video. That is, of course, for copyright reasons. But I have timers and different things that I do to hopefully help make it easier for you to sync up your episode with my video. And there are other benefits for being a member of Patreon as well. So make sure you're reading the tier descriptions very carefully to know exactly what you're getting and what shows you're getting access to. But if you want to hang out here on YouTube, that is absolutely cool. Just make sure that you hit the subscribe and notification button so you don't miss the next episode when it goes out. And hopefully, I will see you in that one.